Alright, this is a quick video upon the Magnum Slush Track headache rack and toolbox all in one. So what I did was the bracket that came with the Magna rack is on the inside. That's holding this, which is the magnet rack. And then the headache rack goes on top of that. And then what I did was I had put a bolt that went from the top of this all the way down to the hardware that came with the Magnum. And that's holding this all together. But before I did that, I had to actually make a little notch right here all the way across. And then before I put the bolt, I put some washers and a nut in there. So that way it will hold it all in together. As you see, there's the bolt. There's the bolt. I don't know if you can see. No, you can't see, but I do have a few washers in there. Because this truck is a little wider than the 2015 2500 that I had, is a little wider than it. So what I had to do, usually I have this guy right here on the outside, but I actually had to do it on the inside. So for that, my measurements were a little tight, and I just had to cut a little groove here, which you see. And it doesn't affect anything. This thing is not going anywhere. It's real tight in there. And so yeah, that's how it goes. And the toolbox is right here. It's sitting nice, as you see. It might be a little slanted back a little bit right here because I don't have the height for it. I have the other set, I can put it here for it, but no big deal. So how I'm holding this up, so what I did was the hardware that comes with the Magnum, I had them bring me another pair and I put it there. I put the screw through it. It's kind of flush. You just have to like cut the rubber on the back, this piece right here. You just have to cut it in the back. It's about 1/4 inch, not much. I mean, I know it's a brand new truck and you don't want to do that to it, but if you're gonna use it as a work truck and a plow truck, you should be all right. But give it a couple months, you'll do it. You want to do it. So on this side, I did the same thing. I just didn't have no use for the hand bar over here to get in and out. So I just deleted that. It's over there. I only did that only because the bolt, why isn't it? I don't know. The bolt sits a little out more. So what I did was I just left it like that. It's not gonna rust. It's not gonna go anywhere. So that's fine for me. So this is the setup that I have. I'll show you up here. Sorry that my camera's not working too clear, but this is the setup. So there's the bolt holding the headache rack track, also holding the Magnum rack all together as one. And then I have the headache rack you can't see it. Let me see if I can put the light. All right, so I got the light on. So what I did was it comes with a little bracket like this. Where is it at? All right, so it comes with a little bracket like this. I kind of broke it. one day because it got frozen there, whatever the case was. But I end up taking it out, and what I end up using is I made a hole through the toolbox and right into the header crack, and it's holding the header crack. So the header crack ain't gonna slide. I believe that's the name of it. I'm not even sure, but that's what I call it. So this thing ain't going nowhere. It's on there. But yeah, that's so there it is. So what I end up using the washers instead of the square that comes with, and I actually cut a little rubber piece and I put behind the washer, and it's pretty tight. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's all nice. So yeah, that's what I did. I put that on there loosely a little bit, and here's that on top of the Magna rack with the bolt holding it all together. That's what I did, but I did have to modify some things. It's a little tight, so I cut this previous on my other truck because it was kind of small for this toolbox. So it was a 2015 Chevy Silverado 2500. Also plowed with that truck. So I made it. This truck, this is a 2025 GMC 2500. Yeah, so this one is a diesel though. So yeah, I had to cut this on my other one, which you're not gonna use this if you have a toolbox, so you can make it work. But on this truck, you don't have it. But I had to use this track right here, so I can put the other pair on. But yeah, that's it, man. This is good. This is good, you know. I don't have the lights hooked up to it yet, but eventually I will. But this is the setup. Just want to say thank you guys. If you want to do this yourself, you can. You just got to do a little modifying to the track itself. If you want to have this setup, this is the setup to do. How you do it, it's just when you put your Magnum, you just gotta, because when you put this track on top of the Magnum, it's gonna make a gap right there. So now, unless you have something to fill it, I didn't. So I just cut a little groove, L shape, enough to make up the difference. And then I put a you can almost see it. I put a washer, maybe one nut, all stainless steel. Nothing is gonna rust, and that's the bolt that I used. That came with the header crack. It went all the way through. It was perfect. I've been using it for years in all my trucks. This is my third truck using this type of setup. I had about 4 to 5 trucks, but this is hopefully this is my last one. But I say that every time. But yeah, man. Yeah, my first one was a 1995 Chevy Silverado. That thing was great. I plowed with it, and I pulled a trailer with it. It was great. I loved it. And then it just went up from there. Stick with GMC or Chevy. It was good. It's good. I like Chevys. I like Silverados. I like Fords too. I don't have nothing against them. They're good trucks. I just, I don't know. I've always, this is what I had for the longest time. Maybe one day I'll get a Ford. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is it. If you want this setup, this is how you do it. This stuff is not going anywhere. I guarantee you. So what I did, I ordered another pair and I put it on the back. It's not those rubber pieces that comes with it. But again, it's looking good, brother. Believe me. If you want this setup, this is a badass setup. On top of it, it brings the whole, like this piece right here, it comes up. Like the truck is like, it's a truck. You're gonna see this thing coming down the road. You're gonna see it. I'm not a fan of the tires, but you know, I thank God for what I got. Yeah, it's just a quick video. So I want to show you guys a better picture. I don't know if I can get it, but the thing about it is, because I put it on the inside, it sits in, you don't see it sideways. But I used to have it right here on this side, but I couldn't do it on this one. Just because this unit has to sit flush with this, with the bed. And because since it's a little wider than usual, I had to bring it in. And it also worked out because if I brought it out, it would have gave me only 2.5 inches right there. It would have looked weird. So, and plus it was kind of hitting over here a little bit. It was working against me. So I just, I thank God that I went with the inside instead and it all worked out. And I like it better because it sits in, you don't see it as much. But when you come in, out, you see it, and all you see is like the Magnum rack. Yeah, this is the setup. Yep, you can do it. If you really wanted to, too, you can get the thing to protect it. You just have to like modify this back here, this little bit of space, which is probably like 4 or 5 inches. And I'm sure anybody can modify that with like I don't know, a sheet of AZAC or something like that. You can put it there. That's what I'm gonna probably think about doing it. But I don't know. I can't keep this closed. And if you really want, you can get the one that folds. You gotta do a hand, fold it in by hand. And you can get it, but I just choose not to. But yeah, this is it, guys. Thank you so much. Enjoy, and God bless you.